Yeah. Yeah. How you guys doing? Another Lanier Presents episode right now for the Penny Peculiar comic. That's right, the 14th release from Scratch Comics. Right now we're just setting up the little shots. You know, this is more on her later. Yeah, guys, thanks for showing up. You're gonna get a little insider thing, not too much. You know, I might just show you the pictures and things like that. But we also have a fun interview with my man Alk, the guy who did the artist for this illustration for the comic. Sorry. And we're gonna get into that interview, and I'm gonna get busy. All right, so you guys have a go. Stay tuned. Alrighty, folks. So I am here with the one and the only Alk Merlin. I just call him Alk for short. Alk, how you doing out there, man?
I'm fine. Thank you for inviting me here.
Of course. It's another Lanier Presents episode. I gotta bring the star artist of Penny Peculiar on here, the 14th comic book release of From Scratch Comics, a monumentous occasion.
Man, it was a lot of fun doing it. I think we met like last year, right?
Yeah, just about last year.
And it was a lot of fun. Like I'm very happy we're putting out of the streets right now. It's been like I think 6 months. It's been done already.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been waiting for the perfect moment, for the perfect synergy to come out, and it's been a blast doing it. It's been a blast making all of the pages and like talking about the characters. I think it was like you had idea, and then I started like drawing and talking about stuff, and then we started I think going to references and whatnot, and then we got like really deep in what we prefer versus what we could be done. It was really fun to like create things between us both. It was like it was like a trade, you know.
Yeah, it was. I agree. I definitely agree. So Alk, like what's your background with drawing? Like who got you started, what got you started, and that kind of stuff for the people out there that don't know.
For sure I started drawing when I was like, I don't know, 6 years old, 7 years old, but you never see that as an option for career. Especially I live in Brazil, so there isn't a lot of like art stuff around where I live. I live in the I live really far away from big cities, you know. And then like you don't really consider it for a while, and then I grew up and I really got into video editing and advertising, design, and whatnot, and that stuff like here in Brazil it is the shit. Like everyone here does. we get like we are selling people out to other countries to do design, to like we export designers and whatnot. So I got into advertising and design, and from there I look at it and I was like, wait, I can draw like when I was a child, and I can win money with that. Well, just why not, you know? And then it's how it started. I had like a career as a designer, and I had like an ad agency, but that was really what I was looking for. I was looking for freelancing and drawing around the world, and like, I don't know, meeting people, seeing people from other places and whatnot. So after 18, 19 years old, I started focusing, like just doing drawing. When I was like 23, I was like, no, I only gonna do drawing from now on, like illustration. I wanna work on comics. Like in the last 3 months, I started working on video games, and it's been a blast. And then I don't know, I'm 25 now. We met last year, so like the last 2 years has been a blast, and I feel really happy doing it. It's really amazing. Like right now, I'm working for 4 different continents, and like it's an amazing experience. Like just yesterday, I got to work at Philippines, so it's really great.
Dude, that's so dope. Because I remember seeing your work on Instagram, because I was just scrolling through stuff, and I was looking at things, and I was just like, oh man, like your art style is just really unique. And I was like, oh, we definitely got to link. We didn't link on the original idea that I had at the time, but once I got the idea for
we got to talk on 2019, right? Like close to the
Yep.
Christmas, right? Like in
Yeah, I don't remember, but I just remember it definitely was 2019. But but yeah, I just remember cause I think you did like some Pokemon drawings. I think they were.
yeah.
Yeah. That's what led me to it. I was like, oh man, this guy has like a. I can't really put my finger on your art style. I don't know how to describe it.
I've been changing it a lot. Actually, I'm always going forward to like, am I comfortable doing this still or yet? And I keep going like for the. I don't know. I just like to change things, but people always told me, even if you change like the way you draw characters, the way you draw expressions, I can see it's your work, and that's really rewarding because sometimes I'm really afraid to change up so many times that people like gonna look at it and not gonna recognize it's me. But actually, it comes through fine. So I I'm really happy that people look at me and see like the thing that is supposed to be seen, you know.
For
And
sure.
lately, and like when you meet me in 2019, I was just starting like going alone, you know. And now I feel like really happy for all the things we done together and the other things that come true, you know.
Oh yeah. We got some other stuff coming this year too. Yeah. I won't spoil that for the viewers right now.
Oh, oh man,
They'll
but
find out soon enough.
I think we link it on the idea that we are like freelancers that want all the smoke, you know. We're just gunning down and trying to act things alone and being really like, oh man, like I've been told that I will never be successful as a lone jobber. Like I will never get things alone. When I start doing advertising and at school, people would all be like, no, you can't like work alone. There's no way. You need to work like, if you want to find work, you need to find work here, like, you know, for around the city or like in your country. And I was like, man, that's whack, you know. We got
Right.
internet. We got
Right. You get to work with people.
yeah,
I'm in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I mean,
yeah.
don't worry, Alk. Once Penny makes her way around the world, we'll both be super successful. Everybody.
Oh, I think we are already successful doing what we love, you know.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right, Alk. But so I had to ask you. So who's your favorite character out of the Penny Peculiar cast?
I think it's definitely Penny because I think the character doesn't say much sometimes, but it tells you a lot, you know. It's it kind of gives you the idea like she's really quiet, but you can see inside her mind, so you get what she's feeling, you get what she's like starting to act up onto. So you really like get this feeling that I get what you're feeling, you know. I get what you're doing. While other characters are more representation of, I don't know, her world or how she sees the world, you know. So it's really the Penny's word in the end, you know.
Yeah,
I think it's
agree with.
really cool.
I like how you draw her. You know, she's very reserved in a lot of ways.
I think that's the idea. Like you can totally act up socially as something, but inside your mind that can be a mess, you know.
Yeah, I gotta let you guys know. Like, Penny definitely represents me in a lot of ways, clearly, but that struggle with like all the personalities, I relate to that, and I wanted to create a story that spoke on that because I feel like we all have that, me especially. So I was like, yeah, let me give Penny that, and just the way that you illustrated it though, just really brought it to the forefront.
Ah, thank you. I think that's the thing. Like it kind of represents me also on some aspect, you know.
Yeah.
I think that's the really cool part about doing things with other people. You let people do like what they represents them, and you can also fit in or represent yourself during that, you know. I think that's what we do with Penny. Like, you have your vision, I had my vision, and we find like common ground between the both visions, and we go forward.
Yeah, and they meshed very well.
Yeah, I think that's the idea between artists. I think artists work better together because they can like be very kind people and very experienced people to like have other people come in and have their time together.
Yeah, dude. And I gotta say, as far as my favorite character, I really like Travis. I really like...
Oh yeah, Travis is a sweet spot on that comic. I think Travis moves forward the story so much.
Yes, he does. He's just hilarious because like he's the butt of the joke, but he's still like so confident and cocky and like I just love him.
I think I really got to like Travis because as more you read, you get he's still doing his thing, man. He doesn't care. He cares, but he not enough to like bring him down.
There you go. And I gotta say, I love Neil. Of course, he's just a really cool guy.
Yeah, Neil is just a sweet guy, and that's all. Neil I think that there goes a lot on being a sweet guy. It's not that easy sometimes.
It's not. And of course, we can't forget Penny's personalities. We got Carrot, Duchess, and Venus. Which one would you say you relate to the most out of the three?
Oh man, I think in my actual private life, I think it would be more Carrot right now, rather than the other two. But I really like Duchess. Like I think it's a really more common ground between all personalities if we speak about love and relationship. I think a lot of people are just like that, are just there for the, we're just here, I guess.
I personally, I really like Venus.
Oh yeah, I think Venus is the star between all three of them. She's really the star. But I think I think everybody has an inside Venus, probably. But I think the one that probably most manifest between people is Duchess, because I think people, when they see relationships, especially I think nowadays, are just like, man, we're just here, just hanging out and doing stuff, and that's fine.
Right. And I do want to stress that this Penny Peculiar is a love story. It delves on love in all different ways, be it external and internal. External, of course, her relationship with Neil, but internal in that she's coming to love herself in all parts of herself.
I think that the cool thing about it also is that it opens so much for continuations,
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like there's so much to talk, and I think in the few pages we brought together, there is a lot to digest. But it gives the idea that this can go so many ways.
And you guys are not gonna believe the personalities that come to the forefront in the next Penny Peculiar episode.
Yeah, that's also that. Like, it's a lot to talk about, and I think the way we tackle things and we show about, it's really fun, and I think people gonna be in for a ride.
I think so too, Alk. Well, folks, it was great for you to check in. We got more to go on this video, so stay tuned, folks.